Okay, well, trying to start a new run for Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Game Time for the Wii did not work out particularly well. But let's see if we have better luck with Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Back to School Edition for the Nintendo Wii.
Foxworthy. We are happy to have you with us today. Let's find out, are you smarter than a fifth grader? Okay, let me tell you how this works. Now the idea here is to pick someone smarter than you to be your classmate.
Our classmates are Katie, Nate, and Bob. Let's start with Nate.
Alright, let's find out.
Alright, our subjects for this game are spelling, U.S. history, physical science, measurements, music, reading, world geography, earth science, or U.S. geography and earth science, world geography and cultural studies. I'll start with spelling. Which of these is a short vowel word? Make, cake, ape, or lap?
If you're...
It's lap. The other one have the long vowel sound.
You won $500. Woohoo!
Alright. $500 into my bank.
Which subject do you want?
I'll go with reading. Under the Dewey Decimal System, which of the following topics would you find listed under numbers 400 to 499? History of the Ancient World, Germanic fiction, Romance languages, or French essays? I'm gonna say Romance languages.
If you're... You've won yourself $2,500.
Alright. Yeah. $2,500 more going in my bank for a total of $3,000.
Which subject do you want?
Let's go for U.S. history. Which general lost his wife as part of the famous last stand at the Battle of Little Bighorn? Was it Robert E. Lee, Stonewall Jackson, George Custer, or George S. Patton? George Custer.
If that... You must have learned something in school because that's the right answer.
Yep, Custer's last stand. I'm up to $3,500. So far, so good.
We have to say good.
Alright, let's go Katie next.
Let's pick a subject.
Measurements, please. At what temperature will both Fahrenheit and Celsius thermometer read the same temperature? Will it read at 0 degrees?
Your classmate is locked in already.
They're never the same, or minus 40. Let's see here. I'll say minus 40.
Now's the time to lock in your answer. I don't know what took you so long, but you did manage to come up with the right answer.
And that's the right answer for another $1,000. Up to $4,500. Pop quiz time. Now, couldn't quite figure out how to do that.
Pick your next subject.
World geography, please. Which term describes how many degrees east or west of the prime meridian a place is located? Is it loxodrome, parallel, longitude, or latitude?
Your classmate is now locked in.
If it's... I'll say latitude. No, longitude.
If you're happy with
longitude.
That, you just won $5,000.
Yeah! $5,000. Up to $9,500.
Pick your next subject.
I'll go with physical science next. What kind of energy is light? Kinetic, electrical, chemical, or electromagnet. I think I'm going to
Your
use the copy.
classmate is locked. Okay, there it is. Your answer's locked in. You won $1,000.
And that's the right answer for $1,000. 10,500.
You're down to
Alright, one classmate left, and I still have 2 cheats.
your next subject.
U.S. geography. Oklahoma is in what time zone? Is it Central, Mountain Central, Central Eastern, or Eastern? I believe Oklahoma's in the Central zone.
If you've won yourself $35.
And that's right! Alright, up to $14,000.
Pick another subject.
Music, please. What kind of music is Scott Joplin known for composing? Ragtime, alternative, symphonies, or waltzes? I'll say waltzes.
That's not
No.
the right answer.
But hopefully he saved me, or else,
You got your
or else
save,
14
so you're
grand
not
is going
sunk
to go
yet.
into the count's bank
So if your
account.
classmate was correct, you'll be moving on. Let's find out. They won't be able to save
No,
you
it was
every
all,
time.
no. So I go down to 0.
Okay, let's see the correct answer.
Ragtime. Okay. And I can't figure out how to do that clock one.
Which subject do you want?
Alright, I have 2 subjects left. Let's go for Earth Science. Which fault is located in California? The Continental, the San Andreas, the Habakan, or Buenos Aires? The San Andreas Fault.
You won $3,500.
Alright, and we have 1 question remaining in the category
There's only
of
one more
cultural
subject up
studies.
there, so here we go.
Which of these gods is not the head of the underworld? Is it Anubius, Pluto, Hephaestus, or Hell? I'm gonna peek.
Not too sure of yourself, huh? Well, let's see what your classmate said.
Hephaestus. I'll go with that. Now, is that right for 5,000?
You just won $5,000.
Yes, it is. All right, $8,500.
Here's the bad news. You've used all your cheats. Your classmates can no longer help you.
Well, they wouldn't have been able to help me anyway because this is the bonus question. The category is physical science. Now, if I go for this and I get it right, then I'll end up going up to 85 grand. I get it wrong, however, and I lose my money. I think I'll play it safe and drop out.
You've dropped out of school. Now repeat after me. I am not smarter than a 5th grader. Thank you for being with us too. We'll see you next time on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
So 14,000 going into the count's bank account. Yes, my provision for bankrupts Unreal Fortune games this year also applies for this version of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader Wii. It will also apply to any other games as deemed necessary by me. So the 8,500 bucks that I won in this game is good enough for a grade of B-. It's also good enough for me to start a new run of this game for this year. We'll see you next time.